Hello dear students. In the previous videos we have learned till now about the different types of reproduction, asexual and sexual reproduction. In the previous video I had asked a question, I had discussed a situation and I had asked what will be the solution for it. Let me first revise that situation with you. There was Eva and Emily. Both desired children. Emily recently was blessed with a baby and happily living since then. Eva wants a baby but is having problem with her reproductive system. Suggest a scientific technique which can help Eva to get pregnant. Children, the name of that scientific technique is in vitro fertilization, that is IVF. For those who are having some kind of problems with their reproductive parts, such as an oviduct or any other part, for those people, this IVF is considered to be a boon. Now, what is IVF? That is in vitro fertilization, we will study in detail. What is IVF? That is in vitro fertilization. Well, in vitro fertilization is a technique which assists in reproduction. This in vitro fertilization technique was first developed by Dr. Robert Edward, and for this he was awarded by Nobel Prize in the year 2010. In vitro fertilization, the egg of a female and the sperm of the male have been collected and they are fertilized, that is, they are fused with each other under controlled conditions in laboratory. Yes, the fertilization is done external and a single cell zygote is formed. This zygote is then kept for about 1 week in an external medium, and later on, after 1 week, the same zygote is then transferred to the uterus, that is the womb of the mother. Over there, the zygote is well nourished by the womb, and the zygote later on develops into the fetus and then into a baby. This is in vitro fertilization. The babies which are born by using such in vitro fertilization, we call them as test tube babies. Now, to make the topic more interactive and more interesting, let's see one video.
Most babies are conceived by sperm fertilizing an egg and the fetus growing inside the mother's uterus. But sometimes this is not possible. One or both parents might have fertility problems. For lots of different reasons, some parents are unable to have children. In fact, there are 5 million children worldwide born to parents who either couldn't or had difficulty producing babies. One way of helping with infertility problems is through IVF, and has been in use since 1978. IVF stands for in vitro fertilization. This sounds complicated. By the end of this video, you will know all about how IVF works. IVF can be used when natural fertilization inside the body cannot occur. This is often due to the reproductive parts of the mother or the father not working properly. In IVF, an egg is removed from a woman. Outside the body, sperm is introduced to the egg and fertilizes it. The fertilized egg develops to form an embryo, and the embryo is then returned to the woman's uterus, where the fetus then develops in the uterus as normal. We will look at this process in more detail later in the video. The wonderful thing about IVF is that it can overcome a multitude of fertility problems. If a woman has a problem with her eggs, then donor eggs can be used. Or if the male sperm are the problem, then donor sperm can be used. Or maybe the sperm and the eggs are both healthy and compatible, but for the woman's uterus is inhospitable. Then a surrogate mother can be used, but with the mother's eggs and the father's sperm.
I hope by listening to the video, the concept of in vitro fertilization must have been cleared up. Stay tuned, students, because in the next video, we will be learning about something more interesting facts. Till then, have a nice day.